Hello folks, welcome back to the Urban Rider studio where we have a very happy Tim because he may well have found his next jacket for 2024. I know it's early, I'm recording this in January, so there is a chance I'll find something I like more, but my birthday is literally a week away, so I think this may well be my next purchase. This is the Belstaff Convoy. It is one of a few new styles that we've actually got from them, and I think this is my favourite of their new batch. Belstaff are having a blinder of a year. It's their centenary and we've got a load of new styles but also some returning names which have higher safety ratings and lower prices, which is something you never see. There'll be a load of new videos coming from us with reviews of these items. You can keep your eyes peeled for things like the Airflow, the Outrider and Vanguard, to name a few. Now then, the jacket we have here is available in two colour options, either olive or black. It is £450 as of the making of this video. It has a CE AA certification and it is fully waterproof. Styled on a US Navy deck jacket from their archive, which I wasn't previously familiar with, but I did look it up and I think they have managed to replicate that style admirably. It has a similar kind of fit, shape, and thickness to the likes of the Brooklyns. So it is going to be a versatile item that you can wear practically year round. I would probably say this is a little bit warmer because it is a little bit thicker, to be fair, than the Brooklyns, but it also has this genuine shearling collar, which obviously you can either wear in the down position or if you like to pop your collar, you can lift that up. And even though I did get teased by some of my colleagues earlier for doing so, I'm going to keep doing it because I think it looks better. But practically speaking, obviously if it's a cold day, it's a really useful thing to have to keep that wind chill off your neck. Obviously, it has achieved a CE AA certification, which is great for a wax cotton jacket. That is thanks in part to the toughness of the material used. This is a modern and up-to-date version of wax cotton. It's an 8-ounce British Millerain technical waxed cotton, similar to the likes you'll have seen from them previously. I believe also slightly more reinforced in the elbows and the shoulders with Kevlar. You can see that it is slightly thicker in this area, so you've got some added detail there, not quilted, so it doesn't have the same exact look as the likes of the Brooklyns, for example. I think their choice of materials is one of the clearest examples of how they feel more premium than a lot of their competition. When you think of other manufacturers who do wax cotton, when you actually get your hands on a Belstaff, it does feel tangibly different. I often point to the fact that although it has a wax treatment, it doesn't leave an oily residue on your fingers. It just feels a little bit nicer to handle, and I think ages a little bit better as well, arguably, than a lot of its rivals. The fact that it is waxed will help stop water from collecting on the outside, so it'll stop the outer fabric from wetting out. It does also have a waterproof and breathable membrane on the inside to make sure you are fully covered for waterproofing. On the inside, you should know that it has D3O level 1 armor included at your elbows and your shoulders. You have a pocket for a back protector if you want to get one. And for venting, if it's a warmer ride, you do have a decent amount of venting across this found at your biceps for entry, and you have exit vents around your ribs found on the backside. I would assume this will be used more in the colder months than the blazing hot months. Not that we get that many of them, but in the summer, there are going to be certain days where you don't go to this jacket because it does actually have some insulation. It's non-removable. You will feel that it's a little bit thicker than some other of their offerings. It has a synthetic wadding on the inside. Not too thick, but it will do a great job in the colder months, like I say. So for autumn, and then I would also say probably for pretty much the entirety of winter, you can obviously get some quilted layers if you want to layer up underneath and keep yourself warm, but this would be, and probably will be, my pick for a lot of winter. I really like the shearling collar. Nice to see that it's not synthetic. Often you will see that from other manufacturers. And you've also got a snap across there. So if it is that cold, you can block out the wind by snapping that across and fastening it. Otherwise, you can obviously stick this in here. When it comes to your brass adornments across this jacket, they have an antique look to them. They have the Belstaff logo, and they're really, really smooth to interact with. And that is something that I like a lot when it comes to Belstaff, and something that I take for granted. It's just something they've always done well. They've got a big chunky zip there. It's a YKK zip with a roller on it. Really easy to grip and to operate with gloves. And again, a really smooth action on there. You will notice, obviously, there's storm flap to come over the front there to block out wind and rain. And on the inside, you have the traditional single pocket on your left side. So you've got this Napoleon pocket there, which you can keep your valuables in. We often say that if you've got something that needs to be bone dry, this is where you would keep it. Although you still have storage on the outside, they won't be fully waterproof, just highly water resistant. You've also got a check liner on the inside there. And it is just one pocket actually at your chest on the outside, as well as 2 zip pockets around your waist. It has adjustability around your waist. You've got some buckles there to tighten it in if you need. You've also got a drawstring, which you can use around your waist to tighten that in and secure it so you don't get any wind or draft coming up underneath the jacket. And then you've got these ribbed cuffs that go underneath the sleeves so they hug in nice and tight, and they will work really well with gloves. It can be a tricky area to match your gloves and your jacket without them kind of butting up to each other. So I really like that as well. Sizing and fit we've found to be accurate with this sample. From our testing and experience, it sizes and fits the same as the Brooklyn's, which is a good comparison in terms of it being a shorter jacket from their lineup. We have a size guide on the website if you need to refer to it. And in case you're wondering, it is a large that we have here, and the mannequin is a 40-inch chest. There will be loads of other videos and reviews of the rest of Belstaff's range. If you want to check them out, feel free. Let us know your favorites in the comment section. You already know mine. If I had to sum it up, it's probably the fact that it looks very similar to my Brooklyn's, fits very similarly, but it also has a fancy new collar. And like I say, I really want one. I will be getting one. Just need to find a place to hide it in the house so my wife isn't angry. Now then, if you've got any questions or comments, drop them down below. Follow any of the links you want to in the description, and I'll see you soon.